Hello and welcome back. I really hope that you can hear me. I also attached a microphone so that it hopefully actually picks up my voice a little bit better. Um, yeah, we are 5.5 hours in to the entire marathon, so we're a little over halfway. And I'm going to catch you up a little bit on how the pair marathon is going. You most likely see that people are still hard at puzzling and they're actually crushing it. So the first three puzzles have all been done by all the tables, and everyone is on at least puzzle four. But you're going to see just now that it's actually a tricky one because puzzle four is actually four puzzles. And yeah, so first of all, we're going to take a look around in like an ambient surrounding. Then I'm going to show you the puzzles that we have been doing so far, and I will also tell you about the challenge that they were connected to, because I have some of the spare puzzles here with me so that I can also show you. Then I will take you around a little bit to show you a little bit of the front runners, how people are tackling the challenges, stuff like that. I really hope that you can also hear me. Yeah, I think I can also see the comments in case they come in. This is all an experiment. I have finally figured out how to do a horizontal picture so that you actually see more. I really hope that the sound works. So, first of all, let me turn around the camera. Hi. So, I've got some puzzles here with me. And so, what you have already seen was this puzzle. This was challenge one. And this was a lovely Cherry Padsy 500 piece. I think it's also a 2026 release. And for this one, people had to tie their hands together. So, they got a piece of string included in the box, and they had to tie their hands together, preferably from for the dominant hands, but yeah, whichever hands. And they had to puzzle the entire puzzle with two hands tied together. So right, right, left, left, or right, left, depending on which one. So one hand from each person. This was the first puzzle. Once this was done, they moved on to puzzle number two, which is Ravensburger, Circle of Colors. This is Dreams. And what they had to do here is start from the middle and starburst out. Whatever they placed, it had to be connected to something that is in the middle. There were a lot of people who went with the direction of tackling the moon, for example. So they started building onto the motives and worked outside. And so it turned into like a crescent instead of a circle. But that was completely fine. The only task was that you had to start in the middle. So that was puzzle number two. But there was also a tricky addition to this one because there was a little bag of an unboxed puzzle hidden in this, which is the. My brain stopped working. It was an unboxed puzzle, and that is the Peace Relax puzzle, which normally comes in four separate little bags. That's something that they already told me when I asked them for puzzles for this event. And so I was like, ooh, that is actually perfect for a challenge. So the four bags that that puzzle comes in has been hidden in four of the puzzle boxes. And there will be an additional challenge with the finished puzzle. I will show you what they have so far of the image and what they are going to do with it afterwards. So that's going to be an additional thing. But this was puzzle number two. Have to start from the middle and work outwards. Then moving on. Next surprise of the day was this one, which is a wooden puzzle. And I was thinking that no other speed puzzle event is ever going to use a wooden puzzle, hopefully. Or it's very rare to happen and it's something interesting. And Ravensburger was up for it as well. So this is Under the Sea, I think. I think that's the title. Yes, Under the Sea. And it's a wooden puzzle. It's super hard. Wooden puzzles are very hard for speed puzzling, partly because the pieces don't hold well together, and it's also just a different color, so it's hard. It also took a long time for everyone, but as said, everyone has finished this puzzle already. So they are all on to the next puzzle. And this is what you're also still going to be seeing in the room as well. This is also a tricky one because it's 4 times 500. So for this one, I was thinking since you get 4 puzzles in one, what they had to do is mix 2 and then the other 2 bags, because they come in 4 bags, they had to mix 2 and then also do the 2 others as solo puzzles. So we basically had a solo round in the marathon as well. It was the top 2 and the bottom 2. I'm not going to be able to tell you anymore which one I picked for which one, but that's how people were tackling the puzzle. So this was altogether 2,000 pieces that people went through, and basically as 1,000-piece challenges. Well, one was a 1,000-piece challenge, and the other one was a solo puzzle. So this also took a bit longer than normally would, I think. Also, I love these images. I love these UK type of images. And here, there was also another bag of the Peace Relax puzzle. So they had the second section of the unboxed puzzle too. Once this was done, moving on to the 1,000-piece cherry padsy that we got for this event. This is also a 2026 release, and it's way harder than it looks. It is. I only saw like a small picture of it when I got this puzzle, and well, not the puzzle, but when I picked it. So I only got like a small image of the catalog. And so I was thinking, yeah, the dress you can sort pretty well, and like it should be straightforward. It's not as straightforward. So this is definitely a challenge, and this is something that a lot of people are working on right now. Here, the challenge was that they have to build the edge first before doing anything. If you can't find an edge piece, then you're hanging there and searching for the edge pieces. But with 1,000 pieces, it's also not that bad. So here, there's no real additional challenge apart from having to do the edge first. And then, yeah, moving on from this one to the next. If you thought you could get a speed puzzle event without a Paris postcard or without a postcard puzzle, no, you can't. It's the Paris postcard. This also had the third section of the unboxed puzzle, and then for this one, I wanted to go with something completely insane, and they have to assemble the puzzle without connecting the pieces. So I'm going to show you a table from somebody else, and you're going to see what I mean by that. But it looks amazing. It's a very weird challenge, and I think it's really, really fun. So the Paris, like the postcard puzzles in general, if you say a postcard puzzle to a speed puzzler, then you know that they know that it's a fast one. So I wanted to do this challenge, which is actually pretty hard, with a puzzle where it would definitely be doable and it wouldn't get people being stuck on it for too long. So this should be a really, really fun one. And so far, the pairs that have been doing it were saying that it's really, really fun. So I'm going to show you what it looks like because it's pretty cool. Yes. So far, this is all the puzzles that the people have been doing, so I'm not revealing anything else. You're also going to see a little bit of the unboxed puzzle as we're walking around. I'm going to show you if I can catch it on the floor somewhere. Yeah, so I'm going to turn the camera around again, and then we go for a walk. It's going to have to be my wobbly hands. So it's going to be my hands, and you're going to have to excuse my movements. But yes, let's take a look. So we have one of our front runners here, and they're already on the postcard puzzle, which is looking so insane. It's so funny. So, and we get our first glimpses of the unboxed puzzle as well, which is lying here. You can see the 3 sections are already done here, and we're going to be moving on. We're at Kati and Chiara's table, also working on the Paris postcard. It is looking pretty funny. Hello. Don't mind me, I'm just walking around. Yes. And we're moving on. We're seeing the pomidor. Team Pomidor from Poland. You can wave again. Now you're in the camera. Yes, they're on the Happy Days puzzle. I think about to finish the second part of it, as far as I have been keeping track. Yes, and I'm correct. There you go. Cheerleader. And Powell has also made an appearance, who has been a very, very useful helper throughout the entire day. So big cheers for Powell. Yay! Then, moving on. Here's the 1,000-piece cherry padsy. On the last, maybe 60 pieces. I'm always bad at counting. So here the edge is done already, and the face. Ooh, that's perfect. There's the edge. And also with a good bit of sorting already done. So looking really, really good here. Amazing. Then onto a German pair. Malina taking a break. Because of course the the two puzzles that have to be done solo, then it's a solo challenge. So whoever is fastest gets to sit around a little bit. And cheer. Okay. Moving on to the edge of the room. Here we see Amelia and Finna. Hello. Also on the cherry padsy 1,000 piece. Cracking through there. And also, hello. Cameron and Robert, international pair again. Another cherry padsy. This is now the majority of the room, I think, with the cherry padsy. So we've got SJ as well. And Michelle and Steffi. I'm sorry, I'm only highlighting the people that I actually know, and I know that they don't get bothered if I say if I say their name out loud. So yes, also cracking on with the cherry padsy. Then we're having our front runners here who are already doing the next challenge.
How much sorting are we allowed to do? Like, if we sort, do we have to put all of them in, or are we not allowed to sort?
You're going very technical.
Yes,
Just
I know,
pick and
but
place. Just pick and place.
I want to do right by the challenge.
I all that I said was just full pick and place.
Then I'll do some more sorting.
Okay. Graham, I'm going back to show Michelle and Steffi again versus SJ and Eric. Graham is rooting for you guys.
They overtook us on the Trevor Mitchell puzzle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they cracked the Trevor Mitchell puzzle. That was insane. So yeah, this is also very, very close. I just realized. I've just been walking through. It also looks pretty cool with the ladies, right? Like all facing the same direction. Okay, then we're walking around a little bit more. And we see some Happy Days puzzles as well. So people are doing incredible. Also another cherry padsy. There you go. Now that I realize that there's a puzzle that I haven't shown off in the beginning, I'm going to go back to the front of the room and I will show you that puzzle as well. And yes, we're going to walk around the room a little bit more still. Happy Days! Stein, deeply concentrated. People in the comments are saying hi, Stein.
Oh.
They're saying hi.
Okay.
That's okay. Stein is very focused. Man, ooh, the pizza smells good. Another cherry patsy. And here the edge is still in progress. So that's also looking pretty nice there. And we're moving in to the unbox puzzle in action because this is being done right now. It's also, whoever doesn't know Peace Relax, it's a plastic puzzle, so it's also a completely different touch and a very, very tight fit. So you can see that the puzzle just stays together like insane. And that might have something to do with the upcoming challenge. But you're going to have to see that later. So that's what the Peace Relax puzzle looks like. Also, you can see that they have to put way more effort into placing the pieces. They click together way harder than a cardboard puzzle. We're going back to Kiara. Your husband says hello. So that's pretty much what is happening in the room right now. If there's anything that you would still like to see, then let me know. Otherwise, I will let the live stream run for a little bit because basically people are just puzzling. So if there is a specific someone that I should maybe show of how they are doing, if you haven't seen it or anything like that, then let me know and I will walk a little bit more around. I have still a little bit of time. Like at this point, it's very, very chilled. The event basically runs itself. Since the puzzles are underneath the tables, people can just get it, and we're seeing a shift. Caro and Franzi are onto the unbox puzzle. And now you can also see how, with the Peace Relax puzzle, you can just move the entire board around. It's basically like a plastic sheet once it's together. And also something's very, very funny there. So this is what the event is looking like. Very intense puzzling happening. From the outside, it doesn't look like much, as usual, as with puzzling. But there is a lot of things happening. And we're going to move in to see Katya and Kiara again because they're closing in on the Paris postcard. I'm trying not to topple over. Here again, a view of the Peace Relax. Looking good. And there you go with the middle. It just looks so colorful. Yes, there was actually a question like that. With the postcard puzzle, if you get pieces that are already connected, then you should take it apart, yes, because this time you don't want the pieces to be connected. So that's exactly what people have been doing. Theoretically, what we were also talking about with some people who have already made it to that puzzle is that you could theoretically assemble the complete puzzle and then take it apart piece by piece, but that's partly cheating. Like, it might be a little bit cheating, but so far nobody wanted to do that. It's just looking good. Looking very, very good here. We're seeing Carsten and Lena again, also close behind Katya and Kiara. The last couple of pieces. Someone was also saying that then the next challenge should be to do a puzzle pickup, but then, yeah, that's not really happening. So we're going to watch a switch. Yes, if you take a picture, that's very nice.
You can place the fruit puzzle. Whenever you touch a piece, it must be placed.
You can flip the pieces and stuff, but whenever, like, you can like flip the pieces and stuff, but other than that, pick and place.
Okay. We can just flip the pieces, and then everything we pick up, it's just pick and place. Does the 1,000 fit horizontally? Do you know?
I'm not sure. I haven't counted. Question was if the 1,000 fits across the table, but I'm not entirely sure.
I don't know if it's worth flipping it.
Yes, so we have also witnessed a switch. I'm going to show you that puzzle as well. Let me go get the puzzles because I don't have that at hand. So you can also see the mess that is the organization area here. So this is the flower shop. And for this, it is a pick and place. So you can flip the pieces and like basically sort a little bit, but basically whatever is like assembly, you should be pick and placing the whole puzzle. So whoever is familiar with speed puzzling, then pick and placing is basically when you pick up a piece and try and place it wherever it might be later on. So you can also kind of start connecting things. Whenever you discover a feature that is recognizable, you can place the piece there where it's supposed to be in the future. So it's partly dead reckoning as well. And yes, this is I can't even remember which challenge it is anymore. Wait, let me see. This is the 8th challenge. And also, I can already tell you, which the competitors don't know yet, but the next box, so after the flower shop puzzle, the next box is going to contain the last of the unboxed puzzles. So then the unboxed puzzle is also going to be finished. Just so you know, so that's going to be something that people are also going to see. I'm going to also show you again the prizes that I have got. There's an entire box of puzzles, but I have only placed a couple of them because it's also just like a smaller table that we have to display them. So there's a little rosette for the fastest pair, and then we are going to reward the 5th, the 10th, the 15th, and the 20th pairs. And they're going to get mugs and puzzles and some Gutschein, which is whatever, vouchers, gift vouchers. So yes, that's going to be the prizes. Sponsored by Ravensburger, for which we are very, very happy, because look how happy the puzzlers are in the room. Unfortunately, there's no music, which is good for the stream, because otherwise it would be cut down by copyright. But I really miss having music, which I think is a very good addition to any marathon, but there was a little admin error, and in the end, I'm not allowed to play music. So that's a little bit of a hiccup, but it works. And this is what it looks like for now. I think I'm going to place the camera a little bit somewhere in the middle so that you can see a little bit of everything. And I'm going to walk around a little just to check if everything is going well. And yeah, I'll check back in a couple of minutes. putting away the puzzles all very carefully. And onto the cherry padsy. Also, you might recognize Amelia's mascot over there. Anami and Patrick are also about to finish the Paris postcard. I still think it looks very, very trippy. So, on we go. We're seeing the pick and place. Another unboxed puzzle. And a snack. I'm not sure how much of the Peace Relax puzzles clicks can be heard on the live stream, but it actually sounds so nice. Because of the different material, it sounds completely different than a cardboard puzzle. Also some lovely trays there. Oh, hi, Jim. We've got also some of the Happy Day. And I have to highlight the amazing pins with the moving puzzle pieces. So just wait for the pin to change. There's the puzzle pieces. Such a good addition. And then we've got a cherry padsy in action here as well. Puzzle. Possibly the last of the Ravensburger. We're going to stick around for the switch. Yes, the idea behind the prizes like this was indeed to spread it out a little bit so that everyone has a chance to get something, because I usually feel like in speed puzzling, whoever is in the very front usually is in the front. So they always get all the prizes. And so whoever is a more average puzzler, this way they also get more of a chance to shine. So they might get a mug and a puzzle after the event. Moving on. Here again a cherry padsy. Also, the competitors don't know how they are doing compared to others. So we are not sharing the results anywhere. We're also tracking them a little bit differently. We're not taking times for each individual puzzle. We are basically only keeping track of who's on which puzzle. And at the end of the 10 hours, we're just going to see who has how many pieces assembled of the puzzle they are on. So since the times don't really matter to us, we did provide them with a perfect. It is just listed here perfectly with the pizza, but it's like a little list to see basically when people finished their puzzles, so they can track their own times. But in general, the times are not important to us that much. So people can track it for themselves, but we're basically just keeping track of how many puzzles people have completed, and then we're going to count the pieces of how many are left. And that's exactly how it's going to be. Someone's taking a break here. And we're seeing the switch again. So Karsten and Lena has also started the next puzzle. Pick and place.
We're thinking next time, just pull from the box and take out.
Aber das heißt, wir dürfen auch nicht mehr den Rand aussuchen, oder?
Da, wie er das hinkriegt.
Es gab einen Tutorial dazu. Also, wir dürfen den Rand aussuchen, aber wir müssen den Rand
Soweit ich von anderen gesehen habe, das hat noch nie niemand gemacht. Also soll ich vielleicht das Licht hier ein bisschen ausmachen? Ja. I'm going to draw the curtains a little bit because there's a little bit of light shining in here on this team and it's blinding them a little. I'll be back in a second with you. Yeah, so the room has the sunlight coming in from that side, as you can probably tell. And on that side, we have the windows open. But thankfully, the weather has been very nice here in Germany. We have about 20 degrees and overcast ish, sunshiny. So it's basically switching between the two. And that's how we are going. Yes, for the pick and place challenge, we are giving a little bit of an extra explanation because many are asking if they can sort at least the edge. And we're going over to SJ and Eric again because they've got a switch coming up as well, closely followed by Michelle and Steffi, as far as I can see. So here we have 3 tables next to each other, super, super close to each other. So we've got the unboxed first. Yeah, the cherry pudgy is very hard to take apart. It stays together like crazy. And on we go with the unboxed puzzle. And there you go. Hopefully you can hear the Peace Relax puzzle a little bit of how it's like singing. And it has a very, very nice voice. And there you go. So we're going to walk back to the stage. We also see some alternative seating arrangement with a little bit of help, making it work. Doing good here. So we do have some pairs who have an experienced speed puzzler and a friend or family member. So it might happen that we have a speed puzzler sitting for a longer time waiting for their partner. And yeah, for some of these people, we have been saying that they can also help each other out a little bit, because it's just, we don't want to ruin the fun. So we don't want them to sit there for like an hour and a half and just wait for their partner. Yeah, more people have been hanging out, chatting. Yeah, if there's anything that you would still like to know or see, then let me know. I'm still going to let the live stream run for a little bit. And wait. So, yes, I'm still going to let the live stream run a little bit. So if there's anything that you still want to see or ask, then fire away. I'm going to be here. I'll let the live stream run a little bit. Stein and Arjan, we're going to go to the back. I'll take you with me and we're going to take a look. They are on the Happy Days puzzle. I think the second challenge already. So the mixed puzzle. And there's the dog. Hi, puppy. Should I get out a treat for him? Oh, oh. Okay, you get a little bit of dog footage as well on the live stream. Hi, baby. So, back to the live stream. I got distracted by the dog. So, here's Tyne and Arjan. They're doing well. Cracking on with the second part of the Happy Days puzzle. Yeah, happy. Happy working days. Very happy indeed. The total puzzles and pieces. The pieces I'm not going to share for now. Because I also haven't counted them together, to be honest. I will prepare that for the next round of the live stream, which is going to be the end of the whole event. I'm going to get that. But there's, oh god, 13 puzzles in total, if I haven't forgotten any of them. So there's still a bit to go. Here, wait, I can show you. What we still have left is it's a little bit hidden behind bags, but we're going to go down here. So these are the puzzles that are still left. So the cherry padsy, you already know, the Paris postcard and the flower shop. And then there's going to be still the National Park, a puzzle by Ulmer Puzzleschmiede, which is a German brand. Then 3 more Ravensburgers, which are just going to be, so from Ulmer onwards, it is just going to be 1,000 and then 1,500. The only secret that we had was the unboxed puzzle that people didn't know about. So that it was hidden like that between the puzzles. So people are going to be getting the puzzle box once they are completing the Peace Relax puzzle. So as they have the full picture, then we're also going to bring the puzzle box to their table, so that there's no complete chaos of having to distribute the puzzle boxes to everyone at the end of the whole event. That's basically it. For now, that's all the puzzling that we have been doing. So here we go. And this is how we're going. Looking really, really good. And I have seen that it's already over 40 minutes that we have been walking around in the puzzle hall. So basically all. Let's take a look at our front runners again. I keep saying that I'm going to leave the live stream just running on the side, but as you can see, I also can't really stay in one place. I have been very actively running around. So the pick and place is going. And then we've got a Paris here growing as well. Looking amazing there. Then we're going to move on to our front runners. I really love how the Peace Relax puzzle is just lying around on the floor like this. As a surprise for everyone. So we've got Inge and Delia here with pick and placing the full puzzle. It's already slow, getting a little bit faster and faster the more you have of the puzzle. And here Anemi and Patrick are also cracking on with the edge. Hello.
Hello.
Once you have the edge done for a pick and place challenge, you're also a little bit more sorted, so you can get along a little bit better because you have a reference, so you kind of can tell where you're going to have to place everything.
Yeah. Oi.
So, looking amazing. Here are also the last couple of pieces of the cherry patsy. Angel of Nature is the name of the puzzle. There it is. And we're going to move on. Well, thank you for tuning in and following around. It has been a very good fun here so far. I'm a little bit jealous of everyone puzzling. I would really like to puzzle with them. I did tell everybody up until now that all of the challenges that are in this marathon are things that I would want to do myself in a marathon. So there's nothing where you have to do something that would make you feel uncomfortable or any kind of challenge that is not related to puzzling. So I really wanted to pay attention to that because I think it's key for everyone to feel good and have a good time at the event. And Thorsten and me are going to pair up later. Yes, we are going to be doing an EJJ that I might also stream because there's going to be an uneven pairs competition, and I think 2 weeks maybe, and so we're going to be participating in that together, and then we also got invited to participate in a team at a Dutch competition, which is going to be good fun. So we would like to do that. Hopefully we can also make it, and that's pretty much everything that we have planned for now. He's not that much into puzzling, so unless I'm very much asking, then he doesn't want to puzzle unless he absolutely must. But these are going to be like fun events to go to. But for now, yes, I think I'm going to leave you with this for a little bit, and I would say I'll see you at the next live stream, which is, I think, going to be a little bit before the end of the day. I can't exactly remember for when I scheduled it. To be honest, last night it was just like an impulse idea of doing a live stream. So I scheduled some streams for separate parts of the day so that I can show like different parts of the progress during the entire puzzle event. And I can't exactly remember for what times I did. I have to keep checking, and now I can't change tabs. So I am going to be coming back to you in a couple of hours when the event is about to be finished. And I will see you then. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, I'm so glad that you like the live streams. It's really just a very improvised thing. So thank you very much, and see you in the next round. Bye bye.